I don't even know what to say. That was atrocious, man. That was atrocious. We just got outplayed. Thoroughly outplayed by Newcastle. Up a man for half. I don't really know where I'm going to go with this. I'm just going to kind of free ball it a little bit. Manchester United lose to Newcastle at St. James's Park. Up a man. Been here before saying that. 2-1. Let's jump into my 5 things. Lesson 1. We've dropped 6 points in matches where we've been up a man. 6 points from matches where we have been up a man. All the positive momentum that you had, everything that was starting to brew, just gets smacked down to level 1 again. And not to say that this hasn't been coming, right? United haven't played, I would say, anywhere near perfect football. But fuck me, man. Fuck me. It's atrocious. I don't even know what else to say. Like, the lesson learned is, like, how do you think about that? 6 points. Where would United be with 6 points? And it's not like they squeaky bum timed it and it was a late red and they ended up getting it. Like, these were chances where they had multiple large chunks of games to assert themselves and couldn't. And I would say that the first time was because of some of Amram's tactics and just being too defensive. And I'd say with this one, it was not much different. It was not much different. And that's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2, Carrick has a lot of blame here with this one because, like I said, we did nothing to assert our dominance on the match going up a man. And that's not okay. How was the game as stretched and as open as it was when we were up a man? Like, I know we're not good against playing against low blocks, but that's not what Newcastle did. They just outplayed us. And Carrick takes blame for this, right? Because in a game where you're up a man, like, it should be dominance. And they just beat us. And it was like we weren't ready for this match. Like, from minute 1, I thought that, it was like about seeing out portions. But they were genuinely tucked in and getting beat to death for the first 15 minutes of the second half. Up a man. And I get it's St. James's Park. But that red card should have taken the air out of the building. And it didn't. Because Bruno gives away a pen, which was bad. They score. But then you score right after that. And that should be the game. Because getting back level right before half, Carrick and his team should have been able to put together a plan at halftime to totally see out the match. And the second part of that, which I'm going to now transition to lesson number 3, is the subs cost us a point at the very least. And it shows kind of just where this United squad as a whole is at. Because 3 injuries, right? Like, Shaw gets taken off because I'm assuming health, right? He was a late addition to the team. I'm surprised he actually played. But there were 3 injuries that cost United this match. Not Maguire. So we don't have De Ligt. That's a loss, but not important. The ones that are important are Martinez. We couldn't move the ball, and we've continued to see since he's left the squad. We have been unable to move the ball through the left side unless it's just get the ball to Cunha and hope and pray. And the second one is Dorgu. And his loss, nobody has brought it up. I don't think it's been mentioned enough. Has been so detrimental to this United team through this run. Because United were looking dominant when they had that width off the left and they had an outlet to come back and play defense. Because that last ditch thing, the fact that fucking Tyrone Malacia played a game for Manchester United does my fucking head in. That does my fucking head in. We're in the year 2026. This guy should have been shipped off years ago. He has not been healthy, he has not been good, and he has just been a failed project from a failed system, and I had to watch him try and bust his ass to get to a guy who's not very good, mind you. Then, as he catches up, just fucking gives up on the play, comes inside, and lets him score a worldie. Our sub got outworked for a sub that has not played in fucking like a millennium. That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. And the fact that he saw the pitch today is unacceptable. I'm supposed to believe that this academy hasn't produced one left back? Not one guy who could have played fucking 10 minutes for us? No Tyrone Malacia? Casemiro comes off because he wasn't great today. And it's Ugarte. And he wasn't even awful, but Ugarte played today. Joshua Zirkzee played today. Ahmed was like one of the last subs. Our only good sub played fucking 13 minutes. That was unacceptable. The subs were unacceptable. And I know we went for it. Clearly, that was the plan. But to not get a point, up a man, is more unacceptable. And it's naive. That's what that was. It was naive. And that's why when we talk about the Carrick stuff, and I've been too giddy about this as well, these are the conversations that have to be had when they come to make that decision. Because that performance was unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. And it highlights the first point, which is like the squad's not good enough. And the fact that we didn't do any business is unacceptable to me. And this is the stuff that we've talked about, like with Chelsea and with Grant's team, is like incompetence at the top will eventually bleed down. Today was one of those games where the incompetence bled down. So that's lesson number 3. Lesson number 4. What a wasted opportunity. What a wasted opportunity. Villa dropping all 3 points. Liverpool dropping all 3 points. And obviously Chelsea, who were at the bottom of that totem pole, just got a lifeline again. This was a chance to go 3 points. Again, 6 points clear of Chelsea. 6 points clear of Liverpool, who just dropped points to Wolves. And 3 points clear of Villa, who we now play next week. In a game that I can't even stress the importance. And you just have to pray that you get healthy. But, I mean, the confidence between these two games, like, so frustrating. Because even if it's a point and you go 4 points and you're a point above Villa, like, there's still some breathing room. And that's what makes this so frustrating, is because they did not have the breathing room. Now they don't. They don't. The table just becomes that much more smushed together, and this race just becomes that much tighter. A team that had 1 win in their last 5 had just been played off the park by Everton, and we lost to them with 10 men. They had 10 men. We've dropped 6 points. Just think about the 6 points. If we had picked up the 6 points from games with 10 men, we'd be on 57 points. Like, top 4 would already be pretty much cemented. You'd actually be looking at City and being like, can we actually get second this year? But no. Wasted opportunities. And it's just incompetence at the highest level. I think Grant said that a bunch about Chelsea, but that's what that felt like today. Naive, incompetent, destructive to the momentum that was built. So that's lesson number 4. And lesson number 5, I'm going to, I'll just summarize it with everything that's been through the first 4 points. Is could have seen that one coming. This is a tricky game. And United made it even harder on themselves. And the idea of seeing it coming comes from 2 things. Because, 1, a team that was beat to death, Newcastle was beat to death, had better subs than we did. Their manager out-coached our manager. And over the last, 3-4 games, right? The West Ham draw, the Everton win, and Palace win, United have not looked good. They just haven't looked good. I wouldn't say that they've looked bad, but they haven't looked good. And today was, if you could have taken all the bad moments from those first 3 games and smashed it into one. And that comes from a lack of one rotation, right? Like, the forward line probably could have been switched up today. Like, Mbeumo was awful, and he somehow played 77 minutes. Cunha looked tired. I mean, just everything about this performance just screamed like, welcome back to reality. And for as confident as I was about Champions League last week, like, I'm still not that far off of it, because I think that everyone else, I think Villa in particular, have looked awful. But it just, the heightened pressure now is right back on when it didn't need to be. It just didn't need to be. And that's the issue with this United team this year, is they have let the moment slip away from them. This was a moment when you're up a man to see out a match and at least get a point. And go into third, solidified in third, and not have to worry about the teams behind you because you've got a 6-point gap. Like, the idea of a 6-point gap when you still have to play both Chelsea and Liverpool, because we do, that hurts and it stings. And like by next week, by the following weekend, we have a longer break again. You could have been sitting pretty, but no, you're not. And that's why it sucks. And that's why we've seen it coming, because it hasn't been pretty the last 3-4 matches. The momentum that was built has just been halted. I had my angry section in this. I had my grief section in this. I don't even know. I'm pissed. Foolish. Naive. All of the buzzwords that you can use about this performance to fit what has been United over the last 18 months came back to rear its ugly head today. And that sucks, because I thought we were really building towards something. But I'll leave it there. If you like this stuff, if you like to see me in pain, if you're a rival fan, you like to see me in pain, go ahead and hit like and comment your shit and subscribe. If you're a United fan, let me know how you're feeling. I'm assuming shit too. Like, I can't imagine that you're feeling good. So let me know what you thought was wrong about this match. And yeah, if you aren't already, subscribe to the C.O.C. Network. We have quality content like this angry rant video. But yeah. Until the next video, peace.